I won't be videoing that because it's pissed. Oh, it is raining pretty hard. Good morning, guys. How's it going? Apologies for the big delay in since my last video. Wow, it's been a hectic couple of months. So my last video was January, I think the end of January, when I did that. An aerial had fallen down on a very cold roof. Yeah, the end of January. And then basically February, it's just been chaos. So what we got? Horrendous weather, just winds and rain constantly making me postpone and cancel jobs all the time. What else happened? Oh yeah, my van broke down. Well, yeah, I was on my way to a job in the quite far away from me on a really wet morning, and the van just sort of died on the M5, as you can see here. Yeah, that was interesting. God, speaking of rain, it's just starting to rain now, so hopefully you can hear me okay. So the van broke down and I was on the side of the motorway and parked up for hours before the AA could come, and to be fair, they diagnosed a fault with the coolant, so I was able to drive it home, but I had to take it to the garage because there was definitely an issue. And cut a long story short, 4 coolant leaks and a massive hole in my radiator. So after much messing around, the van was off road for a week, so all the work I had booked in had to be postponed or I lost the jobs. So I had to play catch up with that. And then yeah, so got the van back on the road, lost a load of money. The van cost £2.5 grand to get fixed, plus I had to hire a van to go and do one job I could do, which was inside. I didn't need any ladders, because obviously if I hire a van, it hasn't got a roof rack for the ladders, so pretty useless. But managed to get that done. Yeah, then at the end of February, my son was quite poorly, so it was juggling looking after him around school and stuff like that, so even less time working. And the phone wasn't ringing much either, to be fair. It really dropped off. This was, work-wise, it was the worst February I've ever had. It really dropped off. Anybody else in the trade, I don't know what it was like for you, but the people I've been speaking to, everybody was dead in February. So again, no opportunities to make any videos. March, what else? So in March, I was back on the road again. Work picked up, but then my wife was pretty ill. She's been poorly for a couple of weeks, so I was sort of dealing with that and picking up my son from school, that sort of thing. So I'm rushed around. Less time to get videos, you know, everything was just really hectic. So it's been a really messed up couple of months. February and March have been awful, really, so both work and at home. So yeah, so after all that, I did have a couple of days to myself fishing. Went fishing and had a bit of me time. Got a couple of fish, as you can see here. Yeah, so that was a nice little break. And then end of March into April, it's been raining ever since. So, you know, pain in the neck. But going back to what I said, in February was the worst month on my record for what I do. It made me think about, right, how else can I earn some money? Because that was scary. You know, I was thinking, right, hang on, I've paid all my business bills out, everything out, and I've paid myself, you know, the mortgage, but then there was nothing left. Oh, wait, on, phone's ringing. I'll ring them back. Yeah, the phone stopped ringing after I'd paid everybody. So I thought, well, what's going to go on the next week? And so I started racking my brains, thinking, how can I get some money in? Because I can't just sit waiting like this. This is getting a bit scary, you know. And what I used to do years ago, before I was as busy as I am, or have been, I used to do a lot of roof repairs and domestic sort of maintenance with the guttering and roof cleans, because obviously being in my job, I'm up on people's roofs all the time. And people would ask me, can I clean the roof? Or can I do the repointing on the chimney, or fix the guttering, clean the guttering, jet wash the patio, the conservatory, stuff like that. And I had some decent kit, and over the years I sort of sold it and got rid of it because I didn't think I'd need it again. But I'm not proud. If someone's willing to pay me for some work, I'm going to do it. So racking my brains, thought, right, I'm going to get back into doing that as well as what I do on a daily basis. But I had the conundrum of, you know, if I was going to go and do a day's work for a mate of mine, or go and do just like some small jobs. If I'm working for a mate of mine, sort of labouring on him, say he's a plumber or a chippy or something like that, I'll happily go and do a bit of work for them for a day just to get some money in, but I can't then charge them VAT. because any money that goes into this business, I'm VAT registered. I've got to charge VAT, so it became unfeasible. So I opened up another business, started up another business doing other bits and bobs. So that's where I am now, today. The work with the aerial stuff is coming in again, so that's nice, because that's what I do day in, day out. But I've also got clientele building up of the other work. Today I'm doing a big patio jet wash. So I've got some decent kit in again, a decent jet wash, some roof cleans. I'm halfway through one. I keep getting postponed because of the rain, but I'm going back to finish that off at the end of the week. So I'm cleaning off the roof of the moss, where it's jet washing it or dry scraping it. I've got some work repointing some valleys on someone's roof and jet washing their roof as well, coming up in a couple of weeks. So yeah, so it's no longer just TV aerials and CCTV and Wi-Fi stuff. I'll do that obviously as well, but I've opened myself up to doing other bits and bobs. So I hope it's not, well, I hope it's of interest to people on the channel, but I'm going to start doing videos of all sorts of things, because I want to get the content, keep the content coming in for you guys. Rather than just one video every month or 6 weeks. You know, I'm going to try and get videos of me doing all sorts, and so hopefully it's of interest to you. If not, sorry, but I've got to pay the bills. I don't have to video it, I suppose, but I want to. So there we are. So sorry for the long, what's that, 6 minutes I've been chatting now. Just want to give you guys an update because it's been so long, and yeah, things have changed at Aardvark a bit. I've still got Aardvark, but I've got another sort of like a side, what do they call it, a side hustle, but it is legitimate. I've declared it as a business and I'm going to be paying tax on it, so I'm paying 2 accountants sort of fees on whatnot. But yeah, which means I can pay myself in more than one way. So rather than sitting at home, I can get to work doing other things. So right, that's where we are. I'm going to ring that person back, because that's, well, obviously a customer, have a bit of breakfast and get off to this jet washing job. It's a massive patio, so I'll probably be there all day. I won't be videoing that because it is raining pretty hard, and I'm going to be covered in waterproof, so there's no real point. So as the summer comes along and I'm doing jobs like that, I can do a few before and afters and show you what kit I'm using. All right, thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you soon, guys. Cheers.